Velocity TV begins now.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using the products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com. Hey, your source for esports racing is live, fellas. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight via Facebook Live. Hopefully, YouTube and Twitch TV had some catastrophic failure going on our end of things, but we were able to give you heat race action live on the racetrack here tonight. HAR Motorsports UMP Modified Series here tonight at the Lanier National Speedway. Real quick here, thanks to our sponsors, of course, here that make this go round for us. We're going to thank guys like Tyler at Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, our all-new sponsor, Voiles Trucking. Going to check them out on Facebook today. BladeNode.com, Montstar Productions. Got to thank Jake and all the guys over there. Also got to thank a brand new True Blue sponsor of the Full Velocity Racing Network. Have to thank South Texas Speedway. Got to thank guys like TDR Racing League, HAR Motorsports, Full Throttle with the Gen, Evil One Graphics, and Trash Panda Graphics. Great to have you all aboard here tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Sorry we missed our heat racing action. I believe if you were over on YouTube Live, you saw that going on as we were working furiously behind the scenes here. For whatever reason, our Facebook link did not come to fire as it was supposed to, so a couple of us are behind the scenes getting that all worked out. But we did see heat race number one, the only one of the night here, with a 7-car field. Brett Rolls is able to take down the win over William Dahl, Laurel Havens, Jed Barton, Zachary DeLong, Eric Tupper, and Jed Barton were our 7-car field there. I don't think, Dan Barton, I should say, I don't think Dan took a lap out there in the race conditions, so there may only be 6 drivers connected to the race server, so we'll be getting ready to rock and roll here on Racing Action. In about 60 seconds from now, we'll be ready to go here live for a 40-lap feature event. Great to have you aboard here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. I know we gave you the coverage here of the heat race over on YouTube and on Twitch, so we'll be able to put that backlog later on. We'll upload that to YouTube as well, or to Facebook, I should say, as well. So apologize for that issue over there. As I said, guys like myself, it's the Phil and Jack attack here on a Monday night, but we're getting ready to rock and roll here. So let's say we throw this thing trackside. Let's pay honor to this great country, the United States of America, and the playing of our national anthem. Back here, ready to rock and roll for a 40-lap feature event, the Lanier National Speedway. Phil Lacasse here, along with Jack Choate on the controls. It's the Phil and Jack attack to start off what is going to be a busy triple header of a network coverage here this evening, starting out Monday nights, as we always do with HAR Motorsports here with the UMP Modified Series. Then we shift gears over to the Dirt Swinging Outlaws coming up here at 9:15 Eastern Time. We should see Pro late model action, followed by super late model action there, I believe, from the Volusia Speedway Park. So just to start what is going to be a bizarre night of Full Velocity Racing Network coverage. Apologize to these guys at HAR and all you guys out there watching via our Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV for all the confusion and delays of the coverage. But heat ray or feature event out to the racetrack. Looks like 7 cars scheduled to go out there. So let's take you through our starting lineup of the evening. On the pole, going to be car number 17 of Brett Rolls alongside. Along car number 40 is going to be William Dahl. In row number 2 will be the 47 of Laurel Havens with the 115 of Jed Barton on the outside of the second row. And in our third and final row, the number 93 car of Zachary DeLong with the 140 of Eric Tupper. New number for Tupp. We'll tell you about that story here at some point when we can, but green flag going to go up in the air. We are racing here at Lanier, and they work their way into turn number 1 and 2 and off of the corner. Brett Roll is going to lead the field. William Dahl's 40 car will follow for second. Look at Laurel Havens in the 47. He's going to look to make that a 3-car race for the race lead off of the fourth turn to complete lap number 1.
Give it to Rolls, who's in the extreme top line of the racetrack, off the corner. Dahl in the middle. It's Laurel Havens, that 47 car. He is working it over on the bottom side of the racetrack, hitting into turn number 1 and 2. Zachary along the 93. He's riding there in that 4th spot, trying to look for all the running room he could possibly get. Looking to the middle. Now going to look high as Brett Rolls going to maintain his stay on the lead. Havens out to the low side of Dahl into turn number 1 and 2. Can't quite make that car slug the hill. Now looks like 3 wide, maybe 4 big there, as the long of the number 93 car going to try to put it into the middle part of the racetrack. That door slammed shut, or the 115 of Jed Barton, I should say. 115 they're running in that 4th spot. Not even sure why it said 93 on my screen. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but hey, it's a chaotic atmosphere we got here starting off the network here tonight. I apologize to all you guys out there. Very, very frazzled here getting on the airwaves, as you guys could probably see in here. But Brett Rolls leading the field now on lap number 5 of a 40-lap main event. The racing action there for position number 2, where we find Laurel Havens in the 47 car underneath William Dahl. Then you got that 115 of Jed Barton. Jed won here last week at HAR. Comes in tonight as our series points leader. And we'll have to wait and see what's going to go on at the next couple of weeks of the points here, as there's stuff going on here at HAR Motorsports discussing what time the series will start next week. So we'll keep you up to abreast the best we can as we work now into turn number 1 and 2. Brett Rolls leading the field, putting up now lap number 8 on the scoreboard. So 7 complete of our 40 laps. Rolls going to lead with this awesome 3-car race for second. Finds the Laurel Havens 47 down low. William Dahl up high. Jed Barton in that number 115 car rolling in the 4th spot all by his lonesome right now. A distant 5th, we find Zach DeLong and Eric Tupper out there in that newly numbered 140 car. He was 115 for a long time. Tupper just celebrating the birth of a new child in the household. Want to congratulate Eric and family on the birth of the new daughter, and they add up the birth dates together and it becomes to 140. So that's the reason there for the number change on the 140 machine of Eric Tupper. But working their way off of turn number 3 and 4 now, it's our buddy, our broadcast colleague Brett Rolls leading the field aboard car number 17. That race for second is where the action is between Laurel Havens, the 47, working over the low side. William Dahl running up high in the 40 car. They have been side by side since the inception of this race now, working on the lap number 12 of 40. So laps going away here as we figured they would. Lanier, probably my favorite racetrack out there in this simulation. Looking forward to what this racetrack was going to give us here tonight. It is giving us a good one here. So far, so good. The Brett Rolls machine with turn number 3 and 4. Dahl and Havens still racing on for second. You got Barton there in 4th spot. You've got that 93 of Zachary DeLong riding in 5th, and Eric Tupper back there, kind of a fading back there in 6th. But Tupper, he's had a lot of work on the sets. He'll get better at these things, I am sure. But teammate Brett Rolls is up front doing a heck of a job leading a field. But that race for second, it's just so good. You can't get away from it, guys. It's Havens and William Dahl. Battle for second and third on the racetrack. Only 6 cars out there, so let's stay where the action is going to kind of lead us, as those 2 guys racing in a great race there for that second spot. Brett Rolls trying to drive way out front. It is 5 car lengths off the second turn. Looks like Havens may clear the 40 car. Laurel Havens now going to stake claim to position number 2, and can he get it gathered up and chase down the race leader? Brett Rolls is now, it's Jed Barton going to work his way to the inside of the 40 car of William Dahl now, off of turn number 4 down this front straightaway at Lanier. These laps going by in just a shade over 15 seconds, so it is going away rather quick, as we figured it would at Lanier. But this good battle now. William Dahl has found himself stuck up high all night long. Low lane looking to be where the place to be right now. Jed Barton now up to 3rd, going to open the door for Zachary DeLong in the 93 car. He's going to go to the inside of the 40. Going to make quick work of that now. Put DeLong up to the 4th spot. Dahl going to make it a high-low switch. William Dahl going to try to go back on the offensive on the low side of that number 40 car. Underneath Zachary DeLong, they race for P4. Brett Rolls still leading the field there by, it looks like, 3 to 4 car lengths over Laurel Havens in that 47 car. Then you get Jed Barton back there racing in 3rd, and that good race going on for P4 with DeLong in a 93 car now up high. William Dahl hub-sucking down there. Catfishing, as Todd would say, down around the low side of the racetrack there through turns number 3 and 4. Once again, back into 1 and 2. Lost some grip there, so now they're single file throughout the remainder of the field. Halfway home here, 20 laps in the board. 20 to go here in Lanier tonight. Glad you guys have joined us here via Facebook Live YouTube and Twitch TV. No, YouTube and Twitch went live right away for the heat race. We missed the play-by-play coverage there as we were working hard behind the scenes, getting the Facebook link up live for you guys. I think we accomplished that. I know Todd, my partner behind the scenes, he was helping as well get that all sorted out. I think we were kind of cross-mojoing each other, trying to get it working, and we're doing more harm than good. But racing now going on for position number 2 between Laurel Havens and the 47, but he has company now from Jed Barton in the 115. Jed going to look to the outside of that 47 car. Maybe Magic starting to move up to the high lane of the racetrack this time off of turn number 4, because look at that run. The 115 car gets up high in that 47. I think we call it there off the corner. Can he motor there with that big head of steam, that D1RT machine? Jed Barton now up to the 2nd spot, or a Laurel Havens. Those guys racing really good there for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Barton going to take it all to himself here off of turn number 4, or off 2. It is off 4 this time by. Give it to the 115 as they complete lap number 24. Can anybody chase down Brett Rolls? We thought Laurel Havens may have a shot. Well, Jed Barton now, he has raced him down to 2 car lengths. Laurel's not going by the 47 to the inside lane, but you can see Zachary DeLong now working over the outside shelf of the racetrack. Going to make his way around the 47 car up high as they race on for now position number 3. But we may have a race to the lead coming here in the next lap or so, because Brett Rolls, he's been chased down by the 115. Last week's winner, Jed Barton. Jed now going to make his way. Looks like he was going to peak low off the corner, running right there on the tire tracks, but still got about 13 laps remaining, so he has time to maybe set up a maneuver there, maybe work his way to the low side, and maybe make a move on Brett Rolls. Do not count out that 93 with Zachary DeLong. He won here a couple of weeks ago. Zach has really been turning it on here as late as well. And now a race for the lead. Barton to the low side. Jed Barton, the number 115 car, going to slide up there in front of Brett Rolls. Rolls going to throw the slider back and drop right back to the inside part of the racetrack. Now Rolls going to make that high-low switch maneuver. He's going to pull a slide job off. Looks like it may work, because DeLong has cut off the run of the 115 to Barton for the time being, but Jed now down to the bottom. Top 4 cars under a blanket here off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 30 this time around. We are door to door off of 4 for the race lead between Brett Rolls and the number 17, Jed Barton, the 115. Jed going to move that motor there on the low side of turn number 2. Put down Jed Barton up to the race lead. Zachary DeLong trying to follow suit, and now look at Rolls come back. This is pretty good here. A good 4-car race for the lead with under 10 laps remaining. Barton and Rolls, settling out amongst themselves. You've got guys like DeLong, Laurel Havens, the 47. Those 4 cars trying to make it a hell of a race up there for the lead. They are certainly doing so. I don't think my call doing it justice here as Rolls up high. Barton now back down low, letting the picture tell all the story. Rolls slides up the racetrack here. He may not lose the lead. He may lose second as well to Laurel Havens down low in that 47 car. DeLong there in that 40 or the 93 car trying to make it happen around the 17. They are racing it out for position number 2. Jed Barton has claimed the lead of the 115 car and is attempting to drive away. It's 2 car lengths this time by. Now lap 33 to its completion, working lap 34 off of 4. 34 laps complete, 6 laps to go tonight for the HAR Motorsports UMP Modified Money Races here on a Monday night here at Lanier for the 115. Jed Barton in turn number 1. Laurel Havens to the low side of Brett Rolls, and also right there Zachary DeLong of that number 93 car. A good 3-car race for position number 2 off of that corner. Can anybody make one more last-ditch effort to maybe make the way around Jed Barton? Well, look at Laurel Havens of the 47, maybe the best contender to the throne up front, because he has that car digging to the low side aboard that 47 machine up high. Barton of the 115 off of the corner. Almost door to door for the race lead there at the line as we are working now lap number 37. It has been all clean and green for the HAR guys here tonight. HARMotorsports.com, home of this great league racing here Monday nights. They got the truck series on Wednesdays. A lot of great things happening as next time by 2 laps to go from the starter stand. He's going to put those 2 sticks down for the 115 car of Jed Barton, who leads over Laurel Havens, number 47. Zachary DeLong of the 93 not giving up as well. Rolls has fallen back there to the 4th spot above the 17, so led a lot of the first 30 laps. It looks like he may be up for surrender here, because off of turn number 4, white flag, going to go in the air one more trip around the 3/8 mile for car number 115. Jed Barton down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Havens going to make one more charge down low. Not going to be enough. Jed Barton going to pick up the win tonight here in Lanier. Second, going to go to Laurel Havens of the 47. Zachary DeLong in for third. Brett Rose fourth. William Dahl in fifth. And Eric Tupper, he pulled it in a little bit early. 11 laps down, 6-car field here for the HAR boys here tonight. And our big winner is Jed Barton. We will talk to him and the rest of our top three on the post-race show coming up next on your source for esports racing. All right, post-race show on your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network, live from Lanier. HAR Motorsports UMP Modified Series just coming to its end here this evening for a Monday night. The big race winner is Jed Barton aboard car number 115. In for second will be the 47 of Laurel Havens. And first up on the talkie here tonight, we will talk to the driver of car number 93. That is Zachary DeLong. Zach, tremendous run for you. Coming up to finish up third there for that fifth starting position. Racetrack really seemed to go through a change up midway. The low side was good early, then it moved up high. Your race car seemed to really handle well up there. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, I tried to set the car up for the top at the end, so I was trying to run up there real hard, just driving in real hard and just let the cushion kind of catch it, but it was pretty quick up there.
It was really good back up there, but seeing the way these guys racing the bottom of the racetrack, I know Laurel put a really good run down to the bottom. I saw Rose try it, but the low side, as good as it was early, you were content to stay up high most of that run, make that happen up top, knowing that cushion was going to come in. Was that a calculated move by you, building that setup to maybe maneuver up high and give up that early speed low in the low side early on in the race?
Yeah, I went into that feature planning to run the top the whole race. It kind of helped that everyone's kind of running middle towards the start, so I could kind of get through there. But yeah, I started on the bottom, and it took me a while to get up to the top. But once I did, it started rolling.
Well, you did a hell of a job here, Zach. I'm going to give you the floor one more time here. Full Velocity Racing Network live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. So Zachary DeLong, driver of the car number 93, take the floor away from me and thank whoever I'd like to thank you got here this evening.
Yeah, thanks to you guys at Full Velocity, the guys over at HAR for putting on this series. Been really fun. That was a really fun race. That one of the funnest races I've had in a long time. So thanks for that. And then Sports Racing, Artistic Exteriors, my wife, and everyone watching. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. Car number 93, Zachary DeLong, going to finish up here third tonight in Lanier. We'll let him get back to it and talk to his team down there as I'm trying to, get the button kind of rolling. And let's see, we'll go talk down here. I see the 47 pulling in. Just a couple stalls down here. We'll walk down here. We'll talk to the driver of the 47. Laurel Havens jumping out of the race car. Laurel, terrific run for you. This racetrack went through a big change there. Started down low, moved itself up high, and then back to the low side. Tell us about your run there to those 40 laps. That racetrack went through a big, huge overswing.
Yeah, it did. I set up for the bottom. I knew the top was going to come in with some of the practicing we've been doing here lately. So I went up there after the bottom started going away, and I had a little bit, but it wasn't what I wanted. And I waited a few laps, went back to the bottom, and it seemed like it came back in and felt pretty good there at the end. It felt like the car was starting to pick up a little speed. So I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and it really looked to be a good piece. And you had that car really rolling on the low side early, pretty dang good. Then when we went through the middle part of the race, it really seemed like the top side got kind of better. The middle was kind of there. And then those last couple of laps, you had a really good car. You were able to pass by pass by Zach. You got by Dahl. You got by Rolls. Oh, by the way, the low side, was there anything left down there if you had, say, 10 more laps to run down Jed, or was his car just a little bit too fast?
Well, I hate to predict it. He had a fast piece for sure, but the bottom was coming in. I felt like when I hit my marks and caught the groove just right, it launched pretty good. So I would have liked to have seen a little bit longer run. As the fuel was burning off, my car was coming in, I felt like, and some of the others may have been fading a little bit.
Well, your car was really solid and consistent all night long, Laurel. Finishing up here tonight at HAR in the second position. That is a really good night's of work, if I'm going to say so. I'm going to give it the floor one more time here live tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch as usual. Laurel Havens, driver of the 47. The floor is all yours. Thank you. I'd like to thank you got you here.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys. You do a phenomenal job on the broadcast. Really impressive and professionally done. HAR Motorsports, those guys are top notch. They really put on a good show. The information before the race and interacting with the drivers, really impressed with that. WR1 for giving me a comfortable ride through the race. So WR1's him chassis for sure.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. A class act here aboard car number 47. Laurel Haven's going to finish up second here tonight, so we'll let him get back to it and debrief with the team and talk about these setups here. But we're joined up here in the booth now by, it looks like, my broadcast colleagues and partners, Mr. Ron Piles. We got Mr. Chris Miller up here as well. I'll give it to you first, Chris. A Hard Luck Award winner. Who do we got here tonight?
Well, he led most of the race. Usually you hate leading the race and just falling off or whatever happened to him, but it's got to go to Brett Rolls tonight.
And Brett, you led probably, it looks like, about the first 27, 28 laps of this race. Car really seemed to go away. Was that setup? Was that driver? A little bit of both? Was it the big change on the racetrack you didn't anticipate? What the heck happened, man? You had a good piece worthy of winning this thing early.
I don't know, man. We were on a rocket for the first half of the race. I think Jed was throwing some baby oil out onto the track there after them slide jobs happened. But no, I'm just playing. Jed had a freaking hot rod. There was nothing I could do to keep those top three from getting around me. I have honestly no idea. I just think we were getting a little too throttle happy and, spinning the tires rather than, staying patient and allowing the car to actually grab some grip.
Well, Brett did a heck of a job here anyways. A lot of laps. Unfortunately, don't get to finish the show. You finish up fourth here tonight. I'll give you the floor one final time with the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you for got you here tonight there, brother.
Oh, yeah, I got to thank Rick Gibson, my teammate, for this sick-ass paint skin. Got to thank Piles for sponsoring me to run this again. Everybody behind the scenes that helps with this, admin and ran between Chris Miller and Ron Piles and Rick Gibson. You guys for putting on a hell of a broadcast week in and week out. And, I really want to thank, guys like Laurel and Jed and Zach, guys that are coming out here and, put on that awesome 3-4 cars, all within a tenth of a second and, not have any issues or anybody in the wall or wrecked. A lot of patient driving tonight and a lot of people, giving a lot of give and take, if you will. So, all in all, just, big shout out to everybody that was running tonight. Congrats again to Jed on the win. Hoping it was us, but, there's always next week at Volusia. So hopefully next week, we won't have the unfortunate luck of having Mr. Weaver there again and hopefully be able to take away a win.
Well, you never know, Brett. We'll let Brett walk back down here to the team, but he'll stay up here and hang out. Of course, he's a broadcast colleague of ours, and I believe we're going to be down here in Bladeno.com, Victory Lane, to talk to the driver of the 115, Jed Barton. But I believe Ron is here. Ron, I also with the race winner tonight, Jed Barton. I believe you also have the Hard Charger Award that's going to be presented tonight to our race winner, coming from fourth to the win. Take it away, Ron.
Yeah, I wanted to congratulate Jed Barton on one heck of a drive tonight. He was stuck in traffic there, had a lot of patience, was able to get around a little bit of traffic that was holding him up there. I believe William Dahl and Laurel Havens and everybody putting on a fantastic show tonight. But Jed Barton definitely be able to come away with the Hard Charger from fourth to first and bring home that win as well. So congratulations, Jed, on your Hard Charger award as well as your feature win here tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Car felt good and just tried to stick it out on that outside and ride it out and came into it.
Now, I noticed your car early off, Jed. You were stuck down low for a little while, and it didn't seem like when other guys' cars were moving, yours was kind of stuck down there. You put that thing up high, started motoring that thing around the top lane of the racetrack. That's when that car really took off. How much fun is it to drive a hot rod like that hung out here at Lanier?
Oh, I had a good setup in it, and it was fast. I was just kind of waiting until I could get through traffic there, following the cars, and once I got around them, got up on that outside, I was just letting her eat, and it was hooked up pretty good.
You really had a heck of a piece here tonight. You know, you come from the 4th position, come all the way up to the win there, had to pass some of these guys, and those guys racing too wide around you. That was really a lot of fun for us to watch. How much do you see out there racing with a race lead? Do you have any kind of a knowledge at all, or look in the mirror, a mirror even in the race car to look behind you and see those guys hung out 3 wide behind trying to find the best lane to maybe make a dive bomb pass on you?
No, I really wasn't paying attention behind me. Once I was chasing down Brett there, I was just trying to focus on catching him, and then once I got around him, I was just trying to go as fast as I could going forward. I could hear somebody, and I know somebody was close to me right there at the very end. I probably was burning the tires off. I think I needed to let up a little bit.
Well, folks, this is why guys like him win races, and I call races, because if I were to have been in his seat, I probably would have been shaking to death seeing those guys stuck 3 wide behind me. But that's why guys like Jed Barton are a pro. Jed, congratulations on the race win. Live tonight here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. The big winner here tonight, Jed Barton over at HAR. Take the microphone from me and thank her. I'd like to thank the guy out here. Congratulations on your big win.
Yeah, thanks a lot again, and I'd like to thank you guys at Full Velocity and then HAR Motorsports for putting it on. All the guys in that race, because we had a lot of fun right there. That was pretty fun. And then Gerb's Graphic and Supermoon Graphics, they do all my stuff. And then all the guys at D1RT, they help me out with all the setups. And without them, I definitely wouldn't be winning this race.
Oh, absolutely. You got to thank all the team and the people that got you there. There you have it, folks. Tonight from Lanier, driver car number 115, Jed Barton, going to take down the win. And that is a popular win indeed. All of us out there. He is one heck of a race car driver. Shows it off once again here tonight. So that is going to do it for us here tonight from HAR. Got to thank Ron and Chris and Rick and Brett and Eric, all the gang over here at HAR Motorsports. Got to thank Jack Chewin for his work on the controls. Got to thank Todd Stanton for his work behind the scenes, especially for helping me get that Facebook Live feed working up there when whatever the heck was wrong with that. We'll get that fixed and figured out. But got to thank as well my broadcast colleague here, Mr. Piles, our co-owner. Philcast here, going to sign off from Lanier once again. Thanks to our sponsors that make this possible. Got to thank Hetero Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking. Also going to say special thanks to new sponsors like South Texas Speedway, BladeNode.com, Montstar Productions, HAR Motorsports, TDR Racing League, Full Throttle with the Gent over on YouTube, Evil One Graphics, and Trash Panda Graphics. For all of them and all the gang here at Full Velocity Racing Network, we'll see you back here live in about 10 minutes. We switch gears to the DSO, Dirt Slinging Outlaws, Pro and Super Late Model action from Volusia Speedway Park. So stay tuned. Look out for the links, guys, and we'll see you back here live next time. A little great round of your source for esports racing right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.